Hey guys, welcome back. We have a extra special video today. We will be stuffing our Let's Get Ahead binder, which is one of our main goals for, which as you know, if you follow Dave Ramsey, one of our main goals is to set up a fully funded emergency fund of 6 months expenses. But on top of that, actually, we want to also save $10,000 towards emergency funds as well. So this will actually cover us if anything happened, if one of us lost a job, if both of us lost a job, for a full 6 months complete. If one of us lost a job, it would cover us for a full year. If two of us lost a job, it would cover us for a 6 month period, basically of all expenses that we have in our house for 6 months. And our $10,000 emergency fund, which we have, which we've halfway completed at the moment, is for, car needs the $5,000 part, or pet emergency, vets, or something big goes wrong at home, just a real true emergency that you need cash. This though is to actually, has a special place in my heart, because there's so many things that can go wrong, so many things that we probably haven't even thought of. But the biggest thing that I have in my mind is that if one of the children got sick, if I got really sick, if we had to take a year off work to take care of one of them, if something happened like that, then I would be able to do that without the added stress of things needing to change financially. Schools needed to be being changed, having to downgrade a car, or basically everything will stay as it is right now with no change if I get this to 6 months. So that is why we have that goal and why it's very important to me. It's basically that security blanket, which is what this is. So we have all of this money today because it was part of a bonus of my husband's pay, which we will actually be stuffing into this binder. So how much do we have? Let's have a count and let's see how far ahead that we can actually get. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. So we have 260, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40. So 240. 10s, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. We have $600 exactly to stuff today into our Getting Ahead binder. Now, one quick thing I have added. So this it's really full now because I've got but I don't care because it's actually like every single category that we would ever need if something ever happened. So funnily enough, what I would do, if something ever happened like that, like a big thing, I would actually empty every binder that I have, a sinking fund binder that I have, and use this one binder basically to live off. And I see this as a way of organizing every category of our lives that we have, budget for it. And I've just added in these three, as you notice. I've added in a mortgage category, a grocery category, a fuel category, and a school fees category, and a miscellaneous. Now they are all completely fully funded in the way of we always have a minimum of $20,000 in our sinking funds at any one time. So if anything happened, that would be that, if that makes sense. So that we've actually got enough in there to cover a full 3 months, which is what we're first saving up in here for, 3 months, which is one full tracker will give us 3 months of expenses covered. Once they are finished, once we've hit 3 months, I will put all of that money into the bank, and we will then do another 3 months, and that will give us our 6 months in there. So awesome. So we are getting there. We have, what's that, 20,000 plus, I don't know, we're at least halfway there, I would say, nearly. So yeah, basically we're going to be stuffing this today. So let's start with electricity. and just see, yeah, how far we can get, basically. I don't know if you can, might just put that over there. Alrighty, just put that there. All right, so all right, just so I've got a bit more space. Sorry if I knock the camera, it's right near my knee. All right, so let's add in. Now, each icon is 30. So let's put in, let's start with 30 into electricity. So if we put 30, how much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 450. I'm going to add in another 30. As I said, I wing this. I'm going to add in another 30, and that's going to make me at 450, which means I can tick next week. So we are now 6 weeks ahead in our electricity bill, with $450 in there, which is awesome. And we are halfway through. Well, we are 6 weeks saved out of 12 so far. Water, we will do, let's do, what do we got, 150 in there? 150, 160, 170, 180. Let's do 180. Let's do 3 icons, $30, 180 total. 3 icons. Done. Okay, so we are 6 weeks ahead, 7 weeks ahead in water. So if you like these trackers, these are from Caroline at Carocash. These envelopes are from the Art of Budgeting. Now rates. Okay, so rates we have 100, 270. We need, it's $20 per icon. So I will do $40. So that is 20, 40, and we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310. This gives us another week ahead. Okay, so rates. Are you guys doing a, yeah, who out there is getting ahead for an emergency fund, or if they're on to step 3 of Dave Ramsey, yeah, let me know in the comments. Car rego, we have 220, 220, 230, 240, 250. 250, I'm going to tick that. I'm $2 short, but that's okay. And we've put in $30. Okay. So 1, 2, 20, 250. 250 in car registration. And I've accurately calculated all this for both cars, for all of us, for that period, and then divided it by 12 to get the first 3 months. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 30. We need 350. Let's do 20, and each icon is a 20. Great. So that is there. Makes us 5 weeks ahead. So we have 1, 2, 3, 350. Okay, annual fees. 150, 190. We need 210. Add a 20. $150, $170, $190, $210. So that is 5 weeks ahead. Next time I do this stuff in, I will work out. So we'll try and make them all even. You know, the ones that are 6 weeks, for example, I'll skip and then do the 5 week to get to 6. Keep them all, you know, kind of the same as much as we can. Haircuts, because it's needed, you know, little things. Let's do 50, 65. Let's do 10. That will give us 75, which will be 6 weeks ahead. And $10 more. So haircuts. The clothing is 50, 65. Tick 75. Add a 10. Color in 2 of these icons. They're $5 each. So we have now 75 for clothing. In there. All right. Kids' shoes. I am tired this week. We'll just add in a 10, so that's 60. And 2 hearts. Oh, hope your week's going really well. This is, who doesn't love getting bonus money though? And who doesn't love stuffing that you get in a head binder? Do you guys have a binder? Like, have you set up a binder for it, or just an envelope? Or all right, let's go sports. Because sports isn't a necessity. Like, I get that. It's not, you're going to die if you stop sports. But the idea of this was to, and obviously I could pull from that if I needed it for food and things like, you know, but the idea of this was to have things that the kids wouldn't have to stop their sports if one of us was off sick, had cancer, or, you know, they would be able to continue their life as much as they can, especially in those times, because that's when you need normalcy the most, and things like that to keep yourself going. So that's why that to me is a priority, as is school, because I'm not going to just change schools just for 6 months till we find another job. So, you know, that's just silly. So it is important. It is important to save for. All right, so we have 1, 2, 215. So 215. So 215, we need 60. So 215, 215, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260. So I'll tick 258. And I'll 20, 30, 45. So we've got 15, 30, 45. So we're adding 45. So we have 1, 2, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260 in sports. Which really is sort of a term of sports for one of the kids, which is good. Or half a term for gymnastics, but of course that costs way more. But I've worked it out on, I think, $1,000 a term to have enough for that. Always on the higher end. All right, so we have $100 in there. I'm going to put in a 20. 10, 20. So So we have $120 in home. Now, we've added in 20. And we have reached the next week ahead. So we seem to be halfway there. So we seem to be a quarter way there on these trackers. But the groceries and all that and all the ones at the back are all fully funded. So home insurance, health insurance, sorry. We have one, so that's $50 an icon. Maybe we'll just add in 50. Because that's like the minimum. So there'll be one cross there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 670. Yep, don't have enough to do another week yet, but that's okay. So 670 in health insurance. So that will cover us for nearly 6 weeks. Okay, internet and streaming. Because let's be real, that's going to keep on going. Just that's an important one. Let's go 215. 10, 20, 30, 15, 220, 230, 240, 250. Yeah, let's add in that. Get some nice round numbers. Okay, so we have 1, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 250. So now we can cross off the 6 weeks. So 250 in internet streaming. And all right, so I've got a bit more money left. So I've got mortgage fully funded at $10,500. Groceries fully funded at $4,200. So that's for 3 months. 3 months, because we're starting on 3 months round first, and then I'll take all the money out, put it in the bank, and then do the other 3 months. $4,200. Fuel, $1,200. School fees, $3,750. And miscellaneous, $350. So those 4 categories add up to $20,000. Sorry, those 5 categories, $20,000. But I've got some extra money. So which ones were we not up to the 6 weeks yet? Car maintenance. How much should I need for that? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. 20, 40, 50, 350. I need 70. Which I can't do. I need 80, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. Is that right? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I have $80 to add. $80 to add into, I have to condense this off camera. $80 to add into car maintenance. So I'll color them in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 410, 420, 430. So we can now tick off 6 weeks. Okay, so that's that one. Then, oops. So let me just check my filming. It's all good. Yep. So car maintenance done. So that's 6 weeks. Annual fees isn't 6 weeks. So let's get that up to 6 weeks. 150, 170, 190, 210. We need 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. So $40. So I've added in 40, which is 2 of these 20s. And then we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, which we can tick the next one. Great. I love these trackers and how they all work out like that. I hope they all make sense to you guys, because I'm totally loving them. 6 weeks. I will add another 50 into health insurance. I know that takes longer to add up, but and I do need to condense these, which is easy because it can help me get some money from my other next cash stuff in I need to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 720. So we've added in another 50. Oh, yes, I actually didn't plan that, and that's 720. So now 6 weeks ahead for health insurance as well. Just, as you can see, it's pretty huge. Can't really shut it, but that's okay. I'm going to condense it. You know what? I'm going to leave that. Oh, that's super full, isn't it? That's okay. That's what it's there for. I'm going to just use this actually just in a couple of challenges. I'm just going to put it in this one. Wouldn't mind finishing this one soon. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'm going to chuck in. I know I'm going like AWOL. So I'm going to chuck in $30 into this challenge, because I really wouldn't mind. It's the wrong yellow. It's going to annoy me. So we have in this challenge 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 610 in there. And just have $20 left, which I'll just do in Pepsi Cheers. So, okay, cool. Just money's money. Let's just get it in there. And then these, once these are all sort of fully funded, that's why I'm sort of working on this one, is because once this is fully funded, we'll put that in the same binder as well. So we have 1, 2, 10, 20, 30. So we have 230 in there. Cool, because all these challenges we do go into emergency and getting ahead as well. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys have some goals. I know sometimes it's hard to we live week to week. But I think if anything, if it's just $5 a week into a separate binder that you've got that you can look at, that you feel accomplished having, even if it was just literally some envelopes and $5 each a week, and just do $5 in it, it will add up. And it's just that constant. I think the most important thing with this is the consistency, and just seeing them and having a goal and just being consistent. I think that would be, yeah, why I keep continuing to do the YouTube, because we need to be consistent, we need to help each other, and we need to motivate each other and look after each other and support each other. And I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.